Well, if we didn't hit it off instantly, I wouldn't tell you. No, I'm joking. Our first meeting actually was all three of us together in a room, and I had recently seen a picture of Vijay sir, and he had full white hair and a white beard. I don't know if you've seen that. It's if you see on the internet, it's a very kind of picture which comes a lot. So I had seen him with this full white hair and beard. So when I walked into the office, I didn't know quite what to expect. And when I saw him like this, I was like, oh wow, that's a really different look. But I was honestly, it was everything for me about this film. I was extremely excited to be working with Sriram sir and with Vijay sir. And as soon as we came together in a room, I think everyone came just as themselves. And we instantly were able to connect. As I said, I think the minute Vijay sir started speaking about the scene, it was fascinating for me. I just thought that, okay, this is the person who views things in such a unique way. And Sriram sir has a very unique take on everything he does. It's the way he sees stories, it's the way he sees people. And it was just about us coming together and finding a rhythm and finding our own way of working and bringing the script to life on film.
I am supremely confident on this film. मैं ये समझता हूँ कि पिक्चर हमेशा अच्छी होती है या बुरी होती है, वेदर वो थ्रिलर हो, अलग जॉनर हो, और बहुत बड़ी पिक्चर हो, यू नो लाइक टाइगर और जवान, हमेशा पिक्चर अच्छी होती है और हमेशा उसकी एक कॉस्ट होती है. अगर आज आप बड़ी पिक्चर, एक्स्ट्रावेगेंट पिक्चर बनाने जाते हो, उसकी कॉस्ट वो होती है. हम जो पिक्चर बना रहे हैं उसकी कॉस्ट वैसे होती है. तो इट्स ऑलवेज डिपेंड अपॉन द व्हाट यू आर मेकिंग. एंड इफ दैट स्टोरी, एंड जब ऑडियंस थिएटर में पिक्चर देखने आता है, उनको अगर वो एक्साइटिंग लगता है और उनको ग्रिपिंग लगता है, तो वो डेफिनेटली वर्क करती है.
सो यू नो, if a story is good, it will work. You know, and Madhub, I agree with you that all big action, big ticket films are doing well. But recently, there's a film which came from Vidhu Vinod Chopra. And, you know, that is my answer.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Everything is complex. We always think that if something we see is difficult, that's only difficult. To standing in front of the camera, always it's difficult. And doing villain roles, I enjoy. Enjoy so much, you don't know that. I can't torture anybody in real life. I can't kill anybody in real life. I get a chance and I can express that also wholeheartedly. Yeah, I killed that person. Yeah, I know who I am. And imagining yourself as a highly egoistic person. You may have an ego so much, but you can't act. You can't show it to everybody. You have to pretend, no, I'm very humble. ऐसा करना पड़ता है. लेकिन on screen, तो you can express, yes. You can laugh. You can play with the emotions. It's a fun, okay. Expressions, I always talk about food. Please don't think bad about me. And expressions are like food and taste. It's inside your mind. I want to have all the taste. That's all, nothing. Thanks. Sir, I don't have any particular wish. इसके साथ काम करना है, उसके साथ ऐसा कुछ नहीं. And mostly, I don't discuss that with my directors. That is depend on my directors. They have to choose the actors. So मुझे ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. I'm just only depend on the filmmakers and the stories. Of course, with the producers. That's the main concern. And सर मैं बहुत सोच के बात करूँ सर. दिमाग में एक डाउन टेबल कॉन्फ्रेंस चलता है सर. कभी सवाल आएगा तो वो 5-6 आदमी लोग बैठ के ये बोलो करके बोलता है. मैं तो फिल्टर करना पड़ता है सर. So सर मैं जवाब अभी भी बाकी है सर. So with Katrina, really, I don't know how to explain. I never expected I'll work with this actor, and I'm a very big fan of Katrina. And then it was like, yeah, it was like. So I was very happy when I see her on first day. Oh, Katrina, okay, hi. So I couldn't express it. Suppose if there is another person inside me who can come out and dance, he would have danced in front of Katrina like so much. So it didn't happen there. Uh, and then she's a very thought process actor. She asks so much questions. She thinks too much, but she's very dedicated and she's trying to understand. She may come up with an idea, but she's very adaptable. She understands you, and even if she can't accept your thoughts, also she will listen to you, and then uh, she'll put a lot of effort with so much of sensibility and to make the scene better. That's why she is in the industry. Not only she's so beautiful, she's so sensible. That's what I believe. Just a beauty can't survive for so many years. It's sense and then understanding should be there, which I can. I felt it when I was working with, because I'm a person. I read my co-actors. I read my cameraman. I sense my set, and then I understand my director's vision. I try to crack their minds. Then only I can go and fit it there. Otherwise, I'll be separate out of the set. It's like. So, as far as my understanding, she is very sensible. She is so beautiful. And Sriram sir, मैंने कुछ गलत कुछ नहीं बोला.
And how was it?
I don't know why everybody is laughing. I think I'm talking very seriously.
And how was it working with Sriram sir? And
Sriram sir, hi sir. It was really. He's very sweet. I met him in Melbourne. मैंने Melbourne film festival award function के लिए गया था. उधर ही मिला था. And then first I thought this man is very serious. Actually, he's not at all serious. And then the cute thing he does is every time whenever he wanted to say something, he take a video and send me that. I have those videos. It's a very beautiful memory. What happened between me and Sriram sir, it was very beautiful memory. So I always, if there is anything good, a day or my birthday or something, even if you want to talk to me also, he sent me a video and said, Vijay, call me when you are free. ऐसा करके message भेजता है. So I like the way being himself. It's very good to watch Sriram sir and spending time with him. And according to the film, the great thing I learned from him is I spent about 25 to 30 days with Sriram sir. So what I believe is when they write a story or something, when they discuss a story, to decide a dialogue. Suppose if there is a scene, there is a dialogue. So they take so much of time to come to that dialogue. This is the dialogue my actor is going to speak. But before that, they might have so many thoughts. So everything they can't communicate to actors. So when I spend time with my director, I can understand the person, who he is, and how he wanted to conceive the film and everything. That happened between me and him, and then I am applying those tactics in my next films also, which is helping me so much. It is giving me freedom of thoughts and expressions when I go to set. So he made me so comfort. And my birthday is Jan 16, and his first film is released on Jan 16. And that day we had a very big party. It was very nice. So it was fun. And thanks to Pooja.
गाना ही बस अभी आया था मेरा डंकी में एक चलवे वतना नाम से, बट दिस इज़ अ फुल एल्बम और बहुत मज़ा आया. एक अलग दुनिया है इस फिल्म में जो आप देखेंगे जल्दी ही, और उस दुनिया में बहुत ही नैरेटिव ड्रिवन सॉन्ग्स हैं. कोई भी गाना फिल्म से जुदा नहीं है, फिल्म का हिस्सा है और फिल्म का नैरेटिव आगे बढ़ाता है. सो या आपका एक सवाल था, मैंने 2 जवाब दे दिए. दूसरा सवाल अब लोग खुद समझ लें क्या था.
ओके. एंड द मेकर
जी,
श्रीराम और मेरी ये तीसरी फिल्म है साथ में. जॉनी गद्दार, अंधाधुन एंड मैरी क्रिसमस.
डेफिनेटली स्टोरी तो है पहली थिंग, और श्रीराम हमेशा अपनी नरेशन 15 मिनट में ही सुनाते हैं. इवन एक टाइम पे तो मैं अंधाधुन का भी पार्ट होने वाला था, लेकिन वो हमने, इनको भी मालूम है वो जर्नी सब हीरो को सुनाई, किसी को 15 मिनट में समझ नहीं आई. बाद में रिलीज होने के बाद हर एक्टर का फोन आया, हमको करनी है ये पिक्चर.
सर 6 साल से अभी तक लोग लास्ट सीन देख रहे हैं कि क्या हुआ है लास्ट सीन में. 15 मिनट में कैसे समझेंगे.
तो श्रीराम ही नोज हिज जॉब वेल, और जो भी उन्होंने पिक्चरें बनाई, मैं तो समझता एक हसीना थी से लेके जॉनी गद्दार से लेके जितनी भी पिक्चरें बनाई, सब बहुत अच्छी पिक्चरें बनाई. और एक बहुत अच्छी थ्रिलर की जो एक होती है ना, जो ऑडियंस को कॉन्फिडेंस में लेके आप थ्रिलर बनाओ, तो दैट्स अ वेरी गुड. आई थिंक ऐसा डायरेक्टर और कोई नहीं है हमारे हिंदी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में. दैट्स ओनली श्रीराम.
No, I think it's a very organic Shriram is trying to, when you're asking about narrating to actors,
True.
the idea is to give them a sense of what the movie is, more a holistic sense of the movie rather than the twists and turns. अब इसके बाद ये हुआ, इसके बाद वो हुआ, इस तरह का narration श्रीराम करते नहीं हैं. I think as far as the writing is concerned, we tend to write in detail, and then a version of it is narrated, and then a version of it is shot. That is where the details come in, really. So I don't. ऐसा तो कभी नहीं कि अच्छा थोड़ा और बता देंगे. ऐसा कुछ नहीं. I think he puts all his cards on the table. He says these are the characters. All the actors who come in kind of know what they are signing up for. So.
See, sometimes that's happened to me also, like, that they are not probably saying it properly and so on. So, but I feel a good story, you can't narrate badly, really. And खराब story होगा तो बहुत drama करके भी वो narration fake लगता है, वो आप सुन भी नहीं रहे. नहीं, मैं उनको बोल रहा था.
It works.
You heard what? You heard me.
I had this in my ear also. So right now it's starting like a pilot.
So what I'm saying is I narrate because it's like talking to the actors also. You can see his or her face and इधर मजा आ रहा है, इधर नहीं आ रहा है, kind of a thing, Once it also happened when I was narrating Johnny Gadar to Rimi Sen, and I was narrating in detail. तो इतना मैं डिटेल में बोल रहा कि I could see she's trying to stop a yawn. तो मैं बोला 1 मिनट में आता हूँ, पानी पी के आता हूँ. And I gave her time, so वो भी करना पड़ता है.
We rarely get to hear him talk. This is very entertaining to me. Yeah. He doesn't talk much on set at all. I'll see. I'm watching. So this is very entertaining for me.
वो विजय को मैंने Zoom में narrate किया था. He was in Chennai, तो मैंने narrate किया और बस he enjoyed the thing. It was about 15 minutes sometimes it's flexible. I thought this movie is going to be 90 minutes without interval, लेकिन इसमें interval है.
अच्छा.
So theatre owners will be very happy.
That's like, how I wake up in the morning, बहुत अच्छा है. So it's an innate answer. And
Are you allowed to say I didn't like it a little bit?
in private, yes.
Okay.
But I think if you see our track record,
Yeah.
coming from, as Sanjay sir said, Ozar and The Race, we made Jab Pyar Kisi Se Hota Hai, so many films over the course of our life story of our tips.
Yeah.
I think we have a knack, and Touchwood, we have one of the best success ratios in terms of hit films.
Yeah.
Touchwood, that's been working for us, and I think with good team members, good cast and crew, it's all cherry on the cake.
Happy New Year. मैं डिफरेंट फील्ड से हूँ. आई एम नॉट फ्रॉम द फिल्म इंडस्ट्री. मेरा बड़ा बचपन से ख्वाब था कि मैं फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में आऊँ, कुछ अच्छा करूँ. संजय रोत्रे का मैं थैंक्स करता हूँ जो मुझे इसमें लेकर आए, और राघवन के साथ मुझे काम करने का मौका मिला. मैं 2 फिल्म में प्रोड्यूसर हूँ, अंधाधुन में और मैरी क्रिसमस.
I think that as an actor, you're looking to tell a story and be part of a story which is really interesting. And for me, Merry Christmas ticked all those boxes. It was a really, really unique journey, a unique story about 2 fascinating characters. And the minute I heard it, I was hooked. I'm not observing or I'm not calculating. That goes into calculating. Of course, there are high-octane, big action drama films, and that's wonderful. That's a certain type of cinema. But there are also more intimate, unique stories to be told, and that story has to be told at a scale that is suitable for that particular kahani. And I think for an actor to be able to do both is what we're supposed to be doing and what I personally enjoy doing. And like I said, for me, this was a Sriram Raghavan film that I thought had a fantastic story, and I was excited to be part of the journey. It was a very interesting journey, actually. There's many parts of the journey that even Sir has not shared yet. There were many twists and turns, even in the journey of making...
Shooting of it, yeah.
Even before we got on set, it had a lot of, had a life of its own. And when it finally kind of landed up as me and Vijay being in the film, the first day of kind of interaction for me was very fascinating. The minute I heard Vijay describe and talk about a scene, I instantly realized, okay, this is a person who sees things in such a unique way that I can never see a scene in that way. And for me, that was really exciting, to be able to come together and work with people who very evidently see things completely different to the way I would have a take on something. And for all 3 of us to come together, and Sir does a lot of rehearsals, and we would do the workshop on the actual set for about, I think it was a week before we started shoot. And I was always like, so sir, when do we start? There was no commitment of when we start. We'll start when it's ready, when he's feeling it. And I think that process was very unique for me as an actor and extremely, it was extremely magical, I think, to be able to have been a part of this process of Merry Christmas.
Till if we keep watching the film, we even show it to a few friends and colleagues who are like, who will be able to tell us the truth. So by the time it's ready, I mean, the final cut is only when we are happy. I mean, so that way there's no issue. Well, about this film, I won't talk now, but let them watch and let them say. But what I'm saying is that when you watch a thriller or a film like this, the audience is very engaged and they are making up their own story. They are trying to say, okay, ab ye hoga, ab ye hoga. Now, how much you can subvert that, how much you can sort of give them a surprise within, they're also writing their own script while the movie is on.